So we made a sensory wheel to use as many senses for the toddlers, and we made individually some different things that we could use for these toddlers to use their senses. So me and Leo, we made a wheel that had some Orbeez in it to make sounds and shapes as well to follow with your eyes. And when you spin it, it would make sounds, so it could use their different senses.
We're reflecting on what we've done, and we're also watching the toddlers use what we've made with all these materials that we found out that we can use.
We noticed that the toddlers actually found many different uses for our creations, such as things that we didn't attend, such as using it as like a stress reliever and lots of different uses.
When I saw the toddlers, I felt amused because it worked. Our project worked, and I'm really happy with that it worked.
It filled me with joy to watch them. It was it reminded me when I was smaller how I like to fidget with random things.
I think it was really nice to know that what we did was right, and like what we did, they knew how to use it, and we also pre-tested this with the toddlers when it was still in production. We tried to make it as safe as possible, that they couldn't get their hands beneath the wheel, and that it wouldn't hurt them. So when we saw them using it, it wouldn't. We knew that we had done as much as we could.
One thing I've learned about doing projects is definitely that when you have an idea, it's very likely that there's a problem with it. It's not going to go, when you build it, it's not going to be like you did everything perfect. There's definitely going to be a bunch of problems and you have to change a little bit. It's when we had an original design, but we had to change it a lot because there's a bunch of problems. Like, we want to put glitter in the wheel for them to follow with the eyes, but it would get stuck in between the edge, so we had to change it to make it thicker.
One thing I've learned about doing projects is that it's a lot of planning, and it's not just going through the works and you don't encounter any problems. When we first began, it was just brainstorming some ideas, and then when we found an idea that we liked, we found a lot of flaws and we found a lot of things that we had to fix.
Something I learned is that you can learn from your mistakes, because when you're learning from your mistakes, you make corrections. And when you make corrections, you understand the topic better. And that makes you make it better.